Conveniently barbecue, smoke, or cook your meat like a professional with your smartphone using the ThermoPro TP25 4Pro Bluetooth thermometer. Accurately track temperatures of up to 4 pieces of meat with the 4 color-coded probes, or set up one probe to track ambient temperature with a barbecue clip. Monitor your meat as it cooks to perfection with an advanced 500-foot Bluetooth range. If you move out of range from your cooking appliance, you'll receive an out-of-range alert on your smartphone, so you will always stay connected to your cook. Choose between 9 USDA preset meat settings that help you cook like a pro, or create your own preset. Track the ambient temperature of your grill and receive an alert if your temperature goes outside of the set range. Time management is key while you're cooking. With the Advanced Cook Time Estimator, you'll always know exactly how many minutes are left until your meat hits your set temperature, so you can plan your meal preparation accordingly. Secondly, the Temp Pre-Alarm will alert you when the meat is 5 degrees away from being ready, so you can take your meat off the heat at the perfect time. We like to make things simple. The TP25 has convenient probe winders, so there's no more tangle of wires in your drawer while storing the probes. And the thermometer is now rechargeable, saving you money on batteries.
I'm now going to show you how to use the TP20 in a typical oven setting. You're going to insert your meat probe into the meat. Today we are using a second meat probe as an oven probe with the clip, but you can also just use this other probe for another piece of meat if you'd like. I'm now going to demonstrate the functions of the TP20. Press the power button to start. Use the mode button to switch through probe 1, probe 2, and the timer. To start a count up timer, simply press the start button and the timer will start to count up. To stop this timer, press start and slash stop button again. To start a countdown timer, use the arrow to change the minutes and then the seconds, and press start to start the timer. You can stop it and hold clear to get back to 0. Use the light button to turn on the light and turn it off, or press and hold this button to change from Fahrenheit to Celsius or back to Fahrenheit. If you use the mode button, you can go back to your probe settings, which have presets already set for certain types of meat. To change these presets, press the meat button. We have veal, chicken, pork, poultry, lamb, fish. The oven, which will idly measure the internal temperature of your oven with the probe, or your program where you set your own setting. There's ground beef, ground poultry, beef, and then back to veal. You can also set the taste. So if I go to beef, I can press the taste button and switch from medium to medium well to well done. You can then just turn off the device when you're finished, and those are the functions of the TP20. I'm now going to demonstrate the TP20 and its alarm function. Right now we have probe 1 set to 80 degrees, and once it goes past 80, the alarm will sound letting us know it's finished. You can press the stop button to stop the alarm. I'm now going to demonstrate the TP20's countdown alarm function. Right now it's set at 10 seconds, counting down. Once it gets to 0, the alarm will sound. Press stop to stop the alarm, and you're done.
Position the internal sensor, the meter probe located here, into the center of the thickest part of the meat, making sure the safety notch is completely inside the meat. This tip is the ambient temperature sensor and should be placed 2 inches from the meat surface for best measurement. Meter is a leave-in meat thermometer. This means you leave meter inside the meat until you're ready to eat. Now let's set up a guided cook. Let's launch the app. Setting up a guided cook allows you to choose preset meat temperatures and receive automatic alerts to help you achieve your target result. I want to cook beef. It's a sirloin steak. I love my steaks medium rare. That's 135 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's start the cook. This is the ambient temperature reading. It'll appear once you start cooking. Now let's finish the steak. I only have one burner on. And let's place the steak over indirect heat. We recommend to place meter at least 2 inches away from any wall. And your phone propped up instead of lying flat or in your pocket. If you need extended range, use Meter Link. It'll also allow you to monitor your cook with a second device. Now let's get indoors. Oh, I didn't see you there. I got caught up in my book. Let's check on that cook. These are the internal, target, and ambient readings. They correspond to the dial indicators here. When the internal temperature indicator reaches the target, your cook is ready. This is the cook time estimate. You can also tap the sender to toggle elapsed time. You can create custom alerts by tapping the alert icon. There's already one active alert that will notify you 5 minutes before the cook ends. Tap the graph icon to see a visual representation of the internal and ambient temperature over time. Alright, that's our 5-minute alert. Let's return to the steak. Awesome. Let's rest that steak. Resting the steak will allow the internal temperature to rise and meet your target. Almost there. Let's remove the meter probe. Be careful, it might be hot. When you pull the meter probe, make sure not to apply perpendicular force up, down, left, or right, but pull it straight out. There we go.